The Texan, starring Rory Calhoun.
Ought to be you doing this, Chris. I almost forgot my manners.
There's no need. You took care of it real good.
You're just saying that to be polite. Or do you suppose maybe he changed his mind about his paw? I thought you had no use for him no more after what he done to Jubal Porter. Shooting him down in cold blood and Jubal not even having a gun. You remember how his paw used to preach about right and wrong? And all the time him being so rotten inside that he had to murder an innocent boy? You know something, Chris? I hope you ain't getting yellow 'cause he's your pa.
I'll show you how much him being my pa means to me. Thanks for the gun.
What happened to yours?
I'm ashamed to wear one after what my pa did.
Well, you won't need one for what I got in mind. Let's get the rest of the boys and head for town.
Howdy.
Morning.
That badge you're wearing mean anything?
Just what it says, Deputy Sheriff.
Well, you saw what happened. How come you just sat there?
Young once myself. No harm in a little skylarking.
Skylarking?
And besides, that young one in the fancy vest happens to be Harvey Sloan's boy. Harvey being the banker here. And the mayor. Of course, you wouldn't know about that, you being a stranger and all.
I know Jim Calvin's boy, and Jim must be out of town or this couldn't have happened.
Yep, that's our sheriff, all right. You saying you're a friend of his?
For years.
If I was you, I wouldn't brag on it. You get real unpopular around here, Mr.
Longley. When's the sheriff due back?
Didn't say he was gone. He's right inside.
Well, I want to talk to him.
He ain't allowed no visitors. Mayor Sloan gave strict orders. No chance of him getting away before he comes to trial.
Comes to trial for what?
Murder.
Where'll I find this mayor of yours?
Talking to him won't do the sheriff no good. Law's got to take its course.
Where'll I find him?
Might try that saloon on the corner. Reckon he'd be in the back room. I figured you'd like to know. There's a friend of yours in town. Said his name was Longley.
Bill Longley?
Mm-hmm.
When he comes back, tell him to keep moving. I don't want to see him.
Ain't likely you will.
You better go home, old-timer, before the old lady comes after you again.
Where'll I find the mayor?
Back room. But you can't go back there. Him and Lawyer Porter are talking city business.
Well, my business is more important.
If you're looking for trouble, you came to the right place.
All I want to do is talk to Mayor Sloan.
I'm Harvey Sloan. What is all this?
I'm Bill Longley. I want to talk to you.
All right, Mr. Longley. Try to keep it brief.
Your deputy tells me Jim Calvin's in jail for murder. I want to know what it's all about.
Well, I'll let Cass Porter answer that. He'll be prosecuting the case. And no lawyer ever had a better right.
The sheriff is going to hang for killing a boy. He murdered my nephew in cold blood.
Jim wouldn't do a thing like that. He couldn't.
Nobody cares about your opinion. Facts are facts. Makes a difference what you think.
Now, Cass, take it easy. Everybody knows how you feel. But there's no sense in working yourself up. You see, Jubal was more son to him than nephew. He and his missus raised the boy from the time he was 3.
And night before last, the sheriff gunned him down, and he wasn't even armed.
There must be some mistake. I can't believe that.
Well, we thought so too, Mr. Longley. The town thought so highly of him that we were going to give him this at a celebration Saturday. Read the inscription yourself.
The Sheriff Jim Calvin, with gratitude for his 10 years of service in Ironwood.
And we meant it. He was the best peace officer we ever had. Why, his reputation alone kept away the outlaws, to say nothing of the control he had over the town's young people.
Well, they're getting plenty out of hand right now. That includes your boy from what I just saw outside.
Well, that shows you where the sheriff stands. It shows you how the whole town feels about it. Even his own flesh and blood is turned against him.
Well, you see, Mr. Longley, most of us have raised young'uns. They're the same the world over. Growing up, they start feeling their oats, drinking a little too much, raising hob generally. One reason we admired the sheriff, he run good herd on 'em, maybe even better than we could ourselves. Now, I'm not saying he never let 'em have any fun within limits, but let one of 'em get too far out of line, and Jim cracked down on him. Didn't matter who his pa was. No, I paid more than one fine for my sprout, and me the mayor. No, but I'm not complaining, because Jim was stricter with his Chris than any of ours.
And then he turns around and kills my Jubal. No reason. No need. Just guns him down. And he's gonna pay.
I want to see him.
No! You said no visitors. How do we know that Longley won't try to break him out? I've heard about you and your fast gun. I know who you are. They call you the Texan.
Mayor,
Tell the deputy I said it's all right.
thank you. But I still think there's been a mistake. I won't believe Jim's guilty until he tells me so himself.
Longley, I can understand you being loyal to a friend, but you're the one who's mistaken. The sheriff is guilty. My boy Curly was an eyewitness to the murder.
There's nothing you can do for me, Bill. Nothing anybody can do. Nothing I want done. Now that Chris has turned against me like he has. I tried to be a good pa to him. Maybe I tried too hard. If his ma had been living, I guess I held the reins too tight.
Tell me what happened the night before last, Jim.
Started out with Chris and me quarreling. The bunch he run with at Jubal and Curly, they'd started gambling. I warned Chris to steer clear. Boy losing money's tempted to hunt ways of getting more. Maybe the wrong ways. Reflect on his bringing up. And, well, if his dad's a lawman.
I understand, Jim.
Chris didn't. He got sore. We had sort of a set-to about it.
Well, do you think that had anything to do with what happened?
In a way, yes. He run and told his friends. They got rambunctious about it. A lot of them drunk some courage. Then they tried to jump me. Might have whooped me, too, hadn't been for Chris. He sided me against him. Them being his friends. He got a right smart drubbing from Jubal Porter trying to save my hide. But Chris swore he'd get him next time.
Later on that night, Jubal was killed.
I heard the shot. I run out. He was dead when I found him. No gun. Stretched out there in the alley. Facing the mud.
Jim, it hasn't rained around these parts in over a month.
Alley's next to the bank. Had a little fire there the day before. Burned up a lot of money. Water come from the bucket brigade. I was standing over Jubal. Curly Sloan showed up. He said he saw me shoot him.
Well, Jim, it's easy to make a mistake in the dark. But if I can find the man he did see...
No. You leave things alone, you hear? Stay out of it. I mean that, Longley. I don't want you meddling.
You don't want me meddling. Maybe you don't want me to find Jubal's killer.
There's no killer to be found. I gunned Jubal Porter down. Me! Now are you satisfied?
I don't know about Longley, but that's good enough for me. The whole town's been waiting for you to confess. You heard him.
Did I? How do you know I'm not hard of hearing?
You're 10, and 10 more. Keep you honest. Carl.
Three bullets.
3 bullets is 2 more than your pa put in Jubal Porter. Must run in the family.
I've asked you to quit pushing on it. It's enough he confessed.
Not near enough, Chris. I want to talk to you about that confession, privately.
I don't want to talk about it. Privately or otherwise.
Well, you're going to talk about it anyhow.
Let go of him.
Look, why don't you just keep out of this?
That's enough.
Who started this, you?
We just took up for Chris. He was picking on him.
Maybe he thinks so.
I'm tired of you fighting my battles for me. I can stick up for myself.
Just another excuse to show what a big man you are. Well, I've stood all the wildness out of you I'm going to. From now on, you're walking the chalk line. Is that clear?
Yes, Father.
And you're going to stay out of places like this until you can behave like the grown-up you think you are. Is that clear?
Whatever you say, Father.
Now, pay for your damages and get out of here.
Let me take 20, will you? I'm a little short.
Sure, Curly.
Come on, let's go where it smells better.
We're still going to have a little talk. Back room. Could be that 20 won't pay for the damages. 40 ought to take care of it. I'll take these. Nice gun.
Yeah. All right, Longley, go on with the sermon.
No sermon. I just want to know why you turned against your father.
He's a killer. And I'd just as soon not have a Pa.
Well, you won't have if they hang him.
Let him.
How can you say that? After all he's done for you.
All my life it's been, Chris, don't do this. Chris, don't do that. Chris, obey the law. Chris, don't hang around with a bad crowd. And punishing me every time I didn't live up to his notions of what's right and wrong. And what did his notions turn out to be?
Maybe you never took the trouble to find out.
I found out. I found out he let me down. Him and his pious preaching. Chris, I want you to grow up decent. Chris, don't do anything your mother would be ashamed of. Always saying he wanted to be proud of me. Proud? And what did he give me to be proud of? Fine example. I didn't ask him to fight my battles for me. Sure, Jubal Porter gave me a beating. But that's no reason for my pa to go out and kill him. And Jubal didn't even have a gun.
Do you really believe that's what happened?
That's all there was. And now he's gonna hang. My own pa's gonna hang.
He's not gonna hang. Because he didn't do it.
He did. And Curly Sloan saw him do it.
Whoever Curly saw it wasn't your pa.
He confessed.
To save you. He thinks you killed Jubal. Because of the beating he gave you. That's why he's willing to throw his whole life away. To protect you.
Do you really believe that?
Yes, I do.
But there's no need. I was across the street playing cards with the boys when it happened.
All of them?
All except Curly. He ran out of cash, and he told the guys to wait until he could go get some. Well, that's how come he was out and saw Jubal killed.
Why didn't you tell your pa that? Come on, let's go tell him now.
The sheriff might be hard to get to, Mr. Longley. Big trouble over at the jail. Appears like a lynching bee.
How is he, Cass?
Not good. He'll make it, but he's pretty badly hurt.
I'm telling you for the last time, Curly. You and your friends get out of here. I mean it.
You boys get him over to the doc's office.
You're lucky. If you'd have killed him, being my son wouldn't have helped you.
You shouldn't have tried to stop us going in.
Give me your gun.
You say me being your son don't count. Well, you being my pa don't count none neither. You try to take my gun, you get hurt.
Let me have it, Curly.
A while back, you told me grow up and be a man. Well, if you still think we're kids, you better change your mind. I say it's time the old fogey saddled up their rocking chairs and left the running of this town to us. Are you with me?
Yeah, we're with you. You looking for legal authority for a hanging, Curly?
I'm tired of all this talking. Now, either you bring the sheriff out here or we go in and get him.
You ain't hanging my pa. Nobody is.
Why, no, Chris. We gotta give him his trial first, fair and square.
He didn't kill Jubal.
Well, we'll let you be lawyer for the defense. Could be we just run him out of town.
Before this kangaroo court gets into session, I'd like to ask one question. After the bank fire, did any of the scorched money go back in circulation?
No, I was going to turn them in for new bills.
Better ask Curly where he got this. Well, Curly?
Wait a minute, you saw Chris lend me that money.
Yeah. After he won it from you in a poker game. But you had it first. Now, where'd you get it?
You naming me a thief?
You ran out of cash the night Jubal was killed. Could be he saw you robbing your father's bank. And that's why you killed him.
All right, Longley. Make your play.
Don't, Curly.
Don't worry, Mayor. I don't shoot boys. You better tell him to back off before he gets hurt.
Please, son, I'm begging you.
Stay clear, Pa. You heard me, Longley.
You wouldn't have a chance, boy. No more chance than the sheriff did when you pinned a murder on him.
Make your play, Longley.
Don't, Curly.
I'm sorry. There's no other way.
I'm sorry, son. I couldn't let you kill another man.
It's all right, Pa. If I'd have listened to you a long time ago, this never would have happened. I'm sorry. I never meant what happened to Jubal. I only tried to scare him. He reached for my gun, and it went off.
Somebody get a doctor. Jim? The town decided not to have a celebration, but the mayor asked me to handle some official business for him. I think Chris would be a better man for the job.
For you, Pop. From everybody in Ironwood. Including me.
Thanks, son.
You know, I got an idea. This is going to be a real fine town for young fellas to grow up in. I'll see you boys.